To all the members of the Academic Council, President and CEO Attorney Engelbert Caronan Jr., our distinguished keynote speaker, the senior management team, faculty and staff, honored guests, fellow graduates, great afternoon. I am deeply honored to represent the Awanggans to deliver the batch speech of the Senior Executive Class Batch 8. I am also doubly honored to be the first to deliver a virtual graduation speech to the Senior Executive Class Program of the Development Academy of the Philippines. These represent the graduation day, and the official closing of the program opened last August 13. During our first Awanggan Assembly, last August 17, we set a clear vision. We will graduate together and we will finish strong. My fellow Awanggans, cheers! We made it. At this point, I would like to share my DAP journey that I call Expect the Unexpected. From the start, the experience was a different one for me. Rather than volunteer or apply for the program, my participation was required. The urgency was also unusual. I was informed and only given a short time to comply with all the requirements. The pressure was great, as it was the first time Land Bank was sending participants to the said program. So there was no one in my organization that I could ask about. On August 6, a week before the start of the class, I received a call from Miss Milette Yang, the admissions manager, that I would be the one to represent the batch to respond to the challenge speech of SEC Batch 7, Tambayayong. The unexpected part? To deliver it in Filipino. I love the Philippines, but my Filipino needs a lot of work. Maayo pa kung ipailongguhon na lang nila sa akon. So, it was a relief that we were able to compromise with a mixed Filipino and English speech instead. Despite today's celebration of our Philippine Independence Day, thank you, I am not required to deliver my speech in Filipino. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Nanette. On October 6, 2019, I joined my first ever sensing journey. While I was probably crazy in expecting it to be something like a travel activity to expand our senses, I did not expect it to be a simple community immersion with emphasis on simplicity. Imagine the personal fear, anxiety, and doubts when I found out. And imagine the additional anxiety when my original host family backed out. Then again, as a peak-performing public manager in progress, I was able to overcome those fears, throw myself headlong into the experience, into the community, and emerge as a better version of myself. I got along very well with the new host family. I surprisingly slept better and much earlier than I've had in years, despite the simple accommodations. In retrospect, it was indeed a sensing journey, as it opened up my senses in unexpectedly positive ways. As we were looking forward to return to the enjoyable Tagaytay temperature for our final revalida, an unexpected Taal volcano eruption suddenly threw our schedules and location plans into uncertainty. Of all the years that a long inactive volcano would erupt, it had to choose that specific time to do so. The capstone paper was also an unexpected and probably intimidating requirement I would rather not have. I have never written a thesis individually, so it was something I was not looking forward to. The last unexpected part of this journey concerns a surprise phone call from Managing Director Ma'am Nanette Caparos asking me to prepare a batch speech. I only expected to survive the program and did not expect to top this class of brilliant, accomplished public servants. Again, I am humbled and honored. However, a lot of the projects are team-related, so I would like to share this accomplishment with Team Kaisipan, which represent the milestone in the Avengers Infinity. Thank you, teammates. And as other projects are class-related, I am also sharing this achievement to the whole batch. Thank you, Awanggans. Let me now take this opportunity to thank the Almighty for leading me into this program, for giving me faith during community immersion, especially when I got sick, and for providing me the strength and wisdom to finish my capstone paper. I would also like to thank my mentors, Sir Althon Ferolino for endorsing me to this program, and for Ma'am Delma Bandiola for her unwavering support while I balance my work responsibilities with my studies. To Ma'am Baby Ricardo, our class director, and the whole DAP family, thank you for taking such good care of all of us. Last but definitely not least, my ardent thank you to my wife and my daughters for giving me the space and time I needed to hurdle this program, and for the flowing supply of food, coffee, and snacks to get me through the countless pressure nights. I know it was not an easy task for you and for all the families of our batch. So, this graduation is for families as well. The virtual graduation today may not be the graduation that we have anticipated. I'm sure that everyone was looking to a formal graduation ceremony where we can take that symbolic graduation march, wearing our much longed for DAP sablay, standing proud and full of smiles. We would have been sharing stories and making jokes, swapping anecdotes on our latest work and family status, and of course with some political chit-chats on the side. The ladies would have fully made up and looking lovely in their Filipiniana attire, while the gentlemen would have dashing in their formal barong. Unfortunately, Faith had other plans. The COVID-19 pandemic kicked in, and the new normal crept up on all of us. So now, we have to see each other in our little screen, a virtual social distancing, if I must. While we have been conditioned to adjust to the unexpected, how do you adjust to something that this country or any other country has never seen in modern times? Who would have thought that the lockdown would drag on for months with no solution in sight? No truer words were spoken when, at the onset of the formation of the Awanggan, we adopted a battle cry to signify unity among us, even in the face of daunting challenges. This program has equipped us with the necessary tools, with the objective of making us peak-performing public managers and leaders. Now that we are facing this challenge, let us take this as an opportunity to prove ourselves and give back to the country. Let us give our Awanggan definition to the new normal. Borrowing some lines from my daughter's recent moving up speech, we should rise to the challenge to go beyond ourselves, to think diligently of our safety, and to consider the plight of others with sincerity. Awanggan is unity. Awanggan is infinity. Awanggan is kawalang hanggan. We will forever be guided with Awanggan's core values of integrity, accountability, teamwork, and excellence. Hand in hand, we can go beyond this pandemic we can make this world a better place in which to live. Thank you, and once again, maayong hapon sa inyong tanan.